You know, those people that say technology is just a tool that cannot make art. And I'm here to agree with them. I see the same for dancers' flexibility and actors' voice. They are all tools. Art doesn't live in the tools, it lives in the experience we create with some strangers for the time of the performance. I'm Daniel Corbani. I'm a creative coder dedicated to performing arts, the creator of Luna Video Mapping Library for Processing. But before we see the library, let's appreciate a performance created especially for today. That was Paula Iga, a dancer, choreographer, and art therapist. A friend of mine, I invited her to test Luna because of these studies she does with dance and drawing. She uses charcoal to dance and draw some mandalas with her entire body. Um, to talk about why creating Luna, I could give you an enormous list, but the main reason was to use the the full potential of processing to create generative content and maybe create those I visualize interactive content and use them on stage. I try to make Luna close enough, or at least aiming a commercial software as good as commercial software. But of course, it's always good not to pay for a software license. And I've seen already the impact what that the library has in the community and local artists who cannot afford it, cannot afford the commercial software. Talking about the scene, the performance composition, the inspiration was her mandalas, her job, her work with mandalas and the features of Luna. Scene one is this pre-recorded video of her dancing and doing the mandala. The idea is to create the illusion that the real Paola entered, but it's a video now seen to we have a merge of the physical Paola, the digital one. And scene three brings this full merge of the body, creating the image in real time. So it's her presence creating this fluid, this smoke, and it's her movement that is disturbing the fluid. To work with Luna, first steps are this example you'll find in the library folder. You just need to run it. The main class is the project. You name it as you wish. You include all the video and picture you want to use and run. You will see the user interface. Optionally, you can create some content, some generative content like I did. Uh, I won't get into details of technical details. Let's call it a bridge. So if you do the way it is, that there's an example about that, but Luna will see the content as it was a video. So the smoke generator was done using the Pixel Flow library by Thomas Dewald. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. There is a method called background subtraction. You take a picture of the scene, the background. Now, every frame that comes in from the camera feed, uh, we perform a subtraction and a threshold, and now you have a mask. That is the source for the fluid simulation. Both are in the pixel flow, and that's what you see. This is the user interface. I use Control P5 for the buttons by Andreas Schlegel. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I know everything is small. I need to fix it. But for today, I'll give you some zoomings from at the left panel. You see all the media you put in the data folder. On the right, you see all the generative content you created. And down, you see the buttons to create scenes. And that's all we need for now. This is a video showing me how I created this scene, this performance. I created scenes here. Now I include a white picture, just that a thumbnail shows up. Click on mapping. And after that, you can move all the four corners and map it onto the wall or any surface you want. Now, cool thing, you can simply copy this configuration and paste it onto the next scene. So you don't need to remap everything. Now, the next scene, I include the video, the pre-recorded video, and just paste the configuration. Voila, you have your mapping. But in this scene, I don't want to project the entire video. I want to remove the excess out of the wall. So I start mapping again, and in-out button goes to the input mode. And I'm kind of cropping the source to be mapped onto the wall, and leaving the excess out of the projection mapping, and as easy as you did with the output. Once you go back to the output, you have it. That's it. Uh, you can use the same strategy for the generative content. Finally, some learning reflections. I want to share AI is great, but not a project manager. Large language models can speed up writing small functions like converting a vector from one space to the other space or creating a flow or some functions, I don't know. But every time I try to use AI as a project manager, it led me the wrong way. I need much work to redo uh, what's wrong. And user interface should reveal, not conceal, meaning the idea of user interface is to ease things, to facilitate, but you need to debug sometimes. So you should have access to the functions and methods in the sketch and the code. Finally, I'll invite you to check luna.art.pr. Everything is in Portuguese right now. Please give me a couple of weeks. I'll create some content for that and share with you. Maybe have a space for sharing projects and ways of using Luna. That's it. Thank you, everyone.